Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading, and we are in the watery realms of Cancer season. We've just come off the Cancer new moon that occurred around the 28th and 29th of June, and we're just going to see what was activated in that feeling space, so that emotional realm for you. And kind of what I get is that you're going to be feeling very differently about something and just going, I don't want to do that anymore, throwing something away. So that's the energy that's coming through for you, Taurus. So I feel like you say no and then you say yes to something, which feels like a positive yes. So this is the no, the Three of Feathers, release and recovery. So this is where you're kind of going, yeah, letting that go. Okay, that's not making me happy. That potentially even could be hurting me in some way or wounding me in some way. And then we've got the King of Shells, harmony and integrity coming through. So it's about, take a deep breath, coming back to myself. That feels better. That feels more like me, okay? So this potentially could have been something, the King of Shells is a Scorpio energy, which is your opposite sign. And the three, this could be something that was deeply kind of, I'm getting like a little needle, needling you some way, just kind of poking you. And it was like, it was sort of annoying to the point where you've just gone, you know what, that's it. I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, interesting. This could quite literally be around a Scorpio energy, something that you held on to emotionally that you said is kind of going, well, I don't need that anymore in my life, or I don't need that person anymore if they've done something to you as well that's coming through. But yeah, I do feel like you're going to feel so much better just releasing this, just going, yep, no, no. And I'm coming back to my feeling. Yeah, interesting. Coming back into balance is what I'm getting here. Because when we have the opposite sign energy, this is not necessarily meaning that you're not going to get on with that. It means that the two of you together, definitely you can come into alignment. You might actually sometimes get on really well with you're either going to not get on with them or get on with them well, and it can go through different phases. You might have love-hate relationships with Scorpios in your life, or people that have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. But I kind of get there's something that's been really out of balance with you, and you're coming back into a balance in terms of your emotional connection, a deep emotional connection with yourself, and even a deep psychological connection in the way that you're managing your emotions. So this actually feels good. We've got 1, 2 Mars Aries, which is the initiating action, a new path appears. I'm like, right, that way. I'm going that way. And then the Sword 7 Venus Aquarius, which is an evaluation. There's a big reevaluation of the plan, throwing the plans away, going down a new path. So yeah, it actually feels, because this King of Shells, I just feel so much better. Like I just keep getting that sense of, take a deep breath. Okay, now I feel so much better. It's gone, kind of thing. So yeah, I feel like that this thing was kind of just irritating you a little bit, to the point it was niggling at you or needling you in some way. Just kind of a little trigger that was being a wound that was perhaps being triggered under the surface. So let's see what's coming in with this. With the Venus Aquarius, this is like you're freeing yourself from an energy and stepping into making plans to step into something that it feels like a much more valuable space for you. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for Taurus. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We like it. Okay, so you are stepping into this. And you're like, yeah, manifesting prosperity. It's like, boom, I'm starting a new cycle. And yeah, saying no to something. Okay, so it's like I'm saying yes to something with the Ace of Pentacles and no to something else that wasn't making me feel good. So this is good. I like the Ace of Pentacles because it's, it's earth energy. It's your energy, Taurus. So it's like, again, coming back to something that feels more like you, starting something new. The Chariot energy, so this is the Cancer energy. We are in Cancer season, so this is where there's this emotional surge that comes in to just do this. It's like, boom, I need to overcome this thing that's conflicting me and put an end to it. The Wheel of Fortune, so then things start shifting and changing quite literally, and you've got this seed here and you're like, ooh, I want it to expand. I want to things to kind of a little bit of luck even to come in around that. And the Nine of Pentacles, fantastic. I think it's going to definitely pay off because you're going to be feeling like this, the Nine of Pentacles, which for some of you, this can be some sort of little financial win or windfall that comes in this week or it doesn't have to, they're saying it doesn't have to necessarily be financial. It's like you might find yourself with a little bit of extra time or freedom or something, on the material resource level. So it's like, oh, you've had a little win, which actually feels really good. The Nine of Pentacles is when you're feeling kind of really grateful as well. You're grateful that you had this emotional surge to shift and change something, and now you're feeling like a lot freer with the Nine of Pentacles. This is a really good result, actually. And it's about being quite self-sufficient, independent, just happy where you're at, doing things on your own terms. So, and then we've got this King of Cups here, which is this equivalent of the King of Shells, which is kind of saying that, yeah, it's got a lot to do with what's going on for you emotionally deep down. So, yeah, the King of Cups energy might quite literally be related to a person that is got this scorpionic kind of energy or elements to them. They don't have to necessarily be a Scorpio, but sometimes the King of Cups is an energy that likes to manage emotions, manage money. It's a management kind of energy. So either you're dealing with a manager and being able to say no to something you're not happy with, or this is you managing your money, managing your emotions differently in a way that's going to feel like you've got this independence, that you're doing things on your own terms, that you're kind of getting some kind of reward at the end of it as well, which feels really good. So yeah, I feel like there's a big positive shift and change with what it is that you're initiating in terms of what is something that you really truly value on the material resource realm. And yeah, it feels like, okay, yeah, immediate rewards from from the universe around it. So let's pull an animal energy for you, Taurus, and see what is coming through. We've got Firefly. Okay, I love this for you because this is the element of air, and this is a moment of inspiration when the Firefly comes in. It's just like, now I see. Now I kind of just get it. It's like, with the release and recovery, we see this beautiful moth with the sun. So it's like something inside your mind was fleeting with the moth energy, and it was just like it allowed you to release something which led to this period of recovery. So it's potentially just going to be a fleeting moment or thought of inspiration that comes in that's going to precipitate this. So pay attention to that, because that's kind of how it's coming, just a moment of like, aha, it's a little light bulb aha moment that comes through and is precipitating a very good shift and change here, which feels like it is bringing some really good stuff here in terms of just feeling more grounded, feeling more yourself again, and feeling like you can release something. So maybe you have to say no to, you definitely have to say no to something. So this could be around your work. It could be around just something that you'll know what this is, but you have to say no in order to kind of say yes. Or it could be the other way around. But yeah, either way, there's a positive new path opening forward here where you're going to feel much more aligned and you're going to feel so much better. So that's it, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me, and please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.